Taylor, come on. Jacob, welcome. I got a weak connection. I had a weak connection. Hey, Nick. So I'm walking away from my weak connection. You can see I'm on my road. It's a long road. There's not a lot of traffic on it. When I get down a little ways from my house, I get a little bit better connection. So, good afternoon, everybody. I wanted to do a quick live. Double bonus, Chris Kangas is in. He was on the Instagram feed just now. I did a Instagram. Chris, this might sound like a broken record, but I just did an Instagram live where I was just explaining some of the stuff that I'm doing right now, which is I've got a basketball game to go to tonight. So I had a meeting this morning. All right. What? North Dakota's checked in. Red Hall. Jeremy Miner. Brooke. Welcome. Nick. Cole. Ben. Nick Ackerman. Jacob Burris. So, let me know if you're getting this or not, because I just went through a spot where it said no connection. So, I'm just trying to get in a quick live for you guys, because this morning I skipped it. This morning we missed it. Kelly Primix in. Taylor's with us. Trigger is with us. Ellie is with us. And Spry is with us. Hey, Shaldig. Good now, says Jeremy Miner. Thank you. Brett's in from Illinois. Dennis says I'm in and out. I think I'm going to get into a better spot here pretty quick, guys. I just went live on Instagram. We talked about what we're doing. I just got home from the office, so I had a meeting this morning. Wasn't able to go live. We did train, heel. We did train. We did go through our same routine. If only you would get Snapchat, you could use 3 platforms. I'm struggling with 2, Chris. All right, so patience. But no, so I'm on a walk. I got home from work, from our office. I've got to go to a basketball game tonight, so I wanted to get in some exercise. I haven't gotten home before dark the last couple nights, so our big dogs haven't gotten out much. They've been out of the kennels and stuff in the house, but they haven't been outside much. So today I'm just taking them for a walk. Here's their lesson: heel work. And what I'm doing is I'm also getting some working with my pup. Not only from an energy standpoint. Come on, Taylor. Come on. Taylor, come on. You can see Taylor tends to lag. Come on. If she lags on me that much, I'll put a lead on her. She's gotten a little bit comfortable since her pregnancy. So she's a little bit slow moving at times. So sometimes I got to put a little life into her. But Ellie here's hooked in pretty good. Trigger's hooked in pretty good. I've got Trigger on a lead. Earlier I just had her running. Just kind of let her go. I might do that again. I slipped her on a lead not too long ago when I had a car come down the road. So here's a test. Sit. Sit. Ellie, sit. I got all 3 of these guys. Ellie, sit. Trigger. Trigger, go ahead. I'm just gonna let Trigger go. Trigger, go ahead. Taylor. Ellie, heel. Ellie. So these 2 are gonna stay on heel, off lead. I'm gonna let Trigger go. I'm just gonna let Trigger kind of run. Do you discuss the heel process in detail on your puppy DVD? Huge part of it, Chris. 25% of that DVD is heel work and how we get to it. We're just getting to that point where we're starting to lay the groundwork down for heel work with this one. So I consider this part of it. I'm going to show you that in a little bit. Chris, you saw that just a little bit in our Instagram. But we've started tying her out. I need to get it live on tying out yet with you guys. I've done it on Instagram. We did it again today and she did great with it. She was tied out for about 45 minutes and I heard her whine maybe 2 or 3 times for just a really short period of time. So she is settling into tie outs really good. This pup is, which is not normal. Usually I get these pups to fight the tie out and whine and fuss and cry. And it's quite a battle. And it's maybe more of a battle than even crate training. But she's doing great with it. So some of the things I think are interesting is some of the stuff I really have struggles with is what I usually wouldn't. And the dogs would usually do pretty well. And then some of the stuff that they typically struggle with, this little pup is just knocking out of the park. She's doing dynamite. So this little girl, both these little girls, are dialed into me pretty good on this heel work. So, come on. So I got Trigger out here where I'm letting have some freedom. Come on. Then I got this little pup who on a nice little recall comes in for me and gets a lot of praise. So here I got a car coming. Come here, Trigger, here. Come on, here. So I'm gonna slip a lead on. Sit. Trigger, here. I'm gonna slip a lead on him quick. Trigger, here. Come on, guys. Here, sit. Sit. Taylor, here. Sit. Trigger, here. Sit. Here. Sit. So all these guys get into their little sit. Car goes by. Got her. Got her. Got her. So we're all safe. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Now I've got a lead on the pup for the first time. So let me slip that off. So the couple of things that I'm doing is I'm getting just a walk-in heel. But I'm not sacrificing foundation. Not with these two. These two have to have good control on this walk. Taylor, heel. Now, I talked about it in our Instagram. Taylor has gotten to the point where she just thinks she can heel on whatever side she wants. I let that happen when I've got a lot of dogs on heel because it gets a little crowded. Uh-oh, now we got the school bus coming. Trigger, come here. So it must be getting to that time. So I'm going to slip a lead on Trigger. I'm going to pick up the pup, so bear with me. Got the pup. Come on, guys. I'm going to go across the road here. Taylor, here. Sit. Ellie, get off the road. Sit. I've got these 3 guys. I've got pup in my arms. So, a couple questions that came in. Do you discuss heel? Yeah, we do in great detail in the puppy DVD. When do deer begin dropping sheds in the southeast? In southeast in good enough numbers to not disappoint the young dog. Well, I don't know, Jacob. I'm not from the southeast. I rely a lot on my trail cameras to tell me when there's enough deer that have dropped to go. Here's the thing. I don't know that I give up good opportunities to shed hunt, depending on the situation. So if you don't have a lot of land, like we don't have tons and tons of land, I try to wait as long as I can to get out, because I don't want to push deer off of the properties that we're hunting. So if you're public land, I don't know that you can wait that long. When do they drop in the southeast? I don't know. I think right now we're maybe 50 to 60 or 70% dropped. I think there's a lot of them that still have them on up here. So trail cameras are what tell me that. But back to this little walk here that we're on. So now I've got Trigger on a lead. And I've got Ellie on heel, who has shifted over because now I've got these 2 dogs on the left and she feels a little crowded. I'm going to let her do that because I'm not going to let Taylor slide on this loose heeling to the right. And Taylor also was really hanging back. And sometimes when she gets a little older like she is, I think she takes a little bit too much as far as liberty and what she wants to do, and I'm not going to allow that. So I actually put her on a lead. She hasn't been on a lead in a long time. So, but here's what's interesting. See where the little pup is? She's packed right in with us. So when I was talking about prepping for heel work, tying him out is the first step. I won't put them on a lead until I tie them out and they understand to give the pressure to the neck. Because if you'll see this, I'm going to flip this around. So you're going to see with Trigger, when she gets out of heel range, when I stop, you see that? How quickly she reacted to that little bit of pressure. So this is, who asked this? Chris asked about the DVD. This is what I talk about tons in the DVD, is the timing of correction with heel. See how responsive she was that time? Partially because I give her a little correct. I gave her a little bit of a snap with a slip collar, and we got some real quick reaction to it before. You'll notice I don't put any pressure on the leads. They're very loose. They're responding really well to it. We're hooked in. So they're feeling me, I'm feeling them. Now pup has gotten out. Now watch this. Come on. Good girl. Very good. Very good. Okay, did you see that? We're going to do it again. We're just going to start walking. Now, Ellie got stepped on as I backed up. She's going to have to feel me a little bit better next time. I didn't do it on purpose, but what I was trying to do there was this little pup got bold, worked out from the crowd, and what I did was I stopped and I started backpedaling. And I was going to put some distance between us and her. Because as soon as she gets out on her own, she's going to feel pretty good and pretty confident, and then she's going to look around. There, nice little check-in. Very good. So watch the difference. So I'm going to let her, next time I'm going to keep walking. I'm not even going to stop. I'm going to keep walking, but I'm going to slow down. What I'm trying to do is let her get out. I'm trying to let her walk out, get out at a distance, and about at 10 yards, I feel like that's the point where I want to do it with her right now. Eventually it'll be a little bit more. But at about, don't worry Mike, it's Facebook. You can watch it again. That's the beauty. The one I did with Instagram was better, I thought. There was more. Here. Checked in. Nice. Checked in. Checked in. You see how she's feeling this? Come on. Very good. Very good. That time, so she's not even looking at us, but she's getting out so far and she's just stopping. Okay? That's what I'm trying to get her to do. She did it really well for us when I went live on Instagram. But I'm going to show you, this is where I'm developing a good range for her. Okay? She gets out. She's packed in with us again. And that's just fine. But as soon as she decides to get a little bold and she works out in front of me, I slow down. I don't make much noise until I get to a point where I want her about maxed out right now distance-wise. And then I just start to back up. And if she keeps going away, I go back. And then all of a sudden she turns around and she looks and she goes, where'd everybody go? She panics just slightly. You can just see it. You can see, wait, where is everyone? As soon as she does that, I'm going to be there to make some noise. Now I forgot my whistle, but that'd be a great time for me to start peeping on my whistle. And here. See how she gets out and she checks in? Checks in. You can see her little eyes. She's looking at me. She gets out, she checks in. She gets out, she checks in. After only a couple days of doing this, she's starting to feel us as a pack. And then when she packs in with us, when I say pack in, I mean she gets right in and she walks right with us. She feels our group. She feels just she's part of this group. Come on. Very good. And a lot of reward for coming back into it. So this is stuff that I can do on a walk with my big dogs. Now part of the reason Ellie was so antsy is she had to go to the bathroom. Come on, come on, heel, heel. So I've got these 3 big dogs that we're just getting them a nice little walk in this afternoon. I'm still getting some good heel work in with them, but I'm also getting some nice little check-in recall work with this pup, and I'm also getting this pup used to getting in the right position when it comes to heel. And it's super informal, it's just natural right now. It's when I did the Instagram, I stopped and I put these dogs all on a sit, 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 sit. So I'll sit, Ellie. So all 3 of these girls sit, and I just stood here for a little bit. And I was talking about, Chris was talking about working with multiple dogs together and, you know, keeping one steady while the other. Look at. I never told her to sit, nothing, but she looks around and she goes, I guess. Good. Very good. Good. Good girl. Now what does this look like, guys? This looks just like the stuff we did in the kitchen. But there's all sorts of distractions here. And I'm getting the same. I'm practicing what we work on so hard in these little formal drills. Come on. Come on. Sit. 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 Good. You see she wanted to. Good. I helped her. Come here. Come here. Sit. Sit. This is where it starts to make sense for these dogs. You can't just do it for 5 minutes a day. You can't just do it for 10 minutes a day. You can't do it for these short lessons in the house, in these formal training situations, and then not practice it outside. So what I'm doing is I'm just getting a really nice little exercise of walk. So I'm going to heel these guys off of this. Come on, let's go. Come on. No, Ellie, heel. You can see it didn't take much to turn her loose, right? And I'll do that. So Ellie's off lead right now. Ellie, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Where'd she go? Ellie, go ahead. Now I'm just going to let her quarter. If I had my whistle right now, I'd peep it. Now watch. Ah, ah. Ah, ah. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, little pup. Ellie's too far. So we're leaving her. Wait till she sees this. Come on, little girl. Come on, little girl. This little pup goes, I'm coming. Come on, Ellie, here. Ellie, here. Come on. Good. Very good. So I got to get her back. Getting low on power here. Very good. Good. Heel. So she goes from loose quartering, or sending her out at least, back to the heel. So it's balance, finding that, going back and forth. I don't just let the dogs run wild for the whole trip. I don't make them heel the entire time. Go ahead, Ellie. Ellie, go ahead. So this time I'm gonna let her work out again. She's just hunting. I'm not telling her to find it because there's nothing there for her to find. I don't want her to not believe me, but she thinks there's something there. Guarantee you, she's smelling all sorts of stuff and going, I've done this drill before. No, come on. She sure thinks something's over there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go. So she's really looking to get into the timber. No, no, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Good girl. Very good. You can see she understands. She's off. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. She's off lead. Now if I want to get her back in, Ellie, here. Ellie, come on. Come on. Heel. Now I got her back into heel. Again, she cheats to the right when we got a crowded room here. So back and forth, back and forth. Let them run for a little bit. As long as you have control to get them back in. I could do that with each one of these. And it's balance. They get a little bit of free time to go and work. Then they got to come back in and heel. And Ellie's right there with nice heel. See how responsive that is? It's perfect. So I'm gonna walk into a spot here, guys, that has pretty tough reception. So thanks for tuning in here. I know it's a weird time and it's not what we're used to doing as far as feeding. I still will do it. You guys won't see it live tonight probably because I'm going to be at a basketball game. So I'm going to do it, but I thought I have to exercise these guys, and I think it's real important for you guys to understand I don't just practice stuff in my kitchen for 5 minutes a day. Instead, come on. Good girl, very good. In the last 25 minutes, that puppy got recalled, I don't know, 10, 15 times probably, in much more distracting spots. So that's the other thing. I'm working on the stuff she understands in a new location. And I'm making sure, if she didn't know this stuff, I wouldn't expect her to do it. It doesn't mean I won't take her for a walk, but I won't work on getting frustrated with her not sitting. Did you see how well she sat for me a couple minutes ago? She knows how to sit. She knows how to, she's getting to learn how to sit remote. So that's what I worked on. New location, totally new spot, totally different distractions, same habit, same behavior, and we repeated it. So that tells me she's learning. So I'm gonna lose you guys. I'm getting into some bad area here, getting close to the house. We'll call it the black hole from now on. But thanks for watching.